Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now a look at the headlines. Vegetable crisis in Goa may be resolved by Thursday. Vendors to supply vegetables to Horticulture Corporation. Youth Congress threatens to stop the supply to vegetable mafia. South District and Additional Sessions Judge Desmond DeCosta suspended. Furious lawyers threaten agitation against suspension. Marvin Gudino refuses chairmanship of campaign committee, shows willingness to accept GPCC chief's post. Kucherkar's withdraw agitation after CM's assurance. Process of expansion of road halted. Bypass to go on priority. Goa without top players for Jharkhand National Games, but coach Anthony D'Souza feels optimistic about medal hopes in football. And second National Cheerleading Championship in Panji on Saturday. Cheerleading will be promoted through schools in the state, says Subhash Shirodkar. And now the news in detail. The crisis over vegetable supply in Goa is resolved to an extent. Vegetable vendors of Belgaum have agreed to supply vegetables to the Horticulture Corporation by Thursday. Meanwhile, Youth Congress has expressed its concern and warned that till the supply reaches corporation, they will not allow any vegetable to reach the vegetable mafia in Goa. Horticulture Corporation and Belgaum vegetable vendors had a meeting on Wednesday. Horticulture Corporation sells vegetables at a subsidized rate. Now the vegetable vendors have agreed to supply vegetable to the Horticulture Corporation. But some vegetable vendors are still opposing the decision. This issue is expected to be resolved by Thursday.
Almost solved जाल्लेले आसा आणि नावूय म्हणूंक शकता हांव तुका कित्याक इट्स ऑल डिपेंड अपॉन वेदर दे आर कीपिंग देयर वर्ड ऑर नॉट. फाल्यां सर तेंच्यांनी जर तेंच्या इंटरनल इश्यूआक लागून एसोसिएशनाच्या इश्यूआक लागून तेंच्यांनी परत जर एजिटेशन केलें या कितें केलें जाल्यार परत हो इश्यू परत वाडटलो. सो कलेक्टरान तांकां वॉर्निंग दिल्लेली आसा, तांकां सगळ्यांच्या फुड्यान सांगलेलें आसा कितें हेन्सफोर्थ जी हॉर्टिकल्चरची गाडी आसा ती तुमी स्टॉप करूंक शकना आनी ते तुमी स्टॉपूय करपाची ना, तुमचेर एक्शन घेतले म्हणून हे कलेक्टरान आमचे एमडी, आमचे सेक्रेटरी आनी आमचे डायरेक्टराच्या फुड्यान तांकां सांगलेलें आसा.
Meanwhile, the Youth Congress is agitated over the issue. They say that they will not allow any supply to the vegetable mafia until vegetables are released to the Horticulture Corporation. They said that there is vegetable mafia operating in the state.
हे माफिया हांगासर धाडटा एक्स्ट्रा रेट हांगासर विकपाक तेंचेच फक्त बाकीच्या आमदारांनी कोणाकडे काय प्रॉब्लेम रेटीन विकता पण ते स्टॉप करता आम्ही त्यांचं ट्रान्सपोर्ट बंद करतो.
A senior reporter Rakesh Kandulkar with video journalist Sunny Narvekar. South District and Additional Session Judge Desmond DeCosta, known to be one of the upright judges of Goa, is suspended. The legal fraternity is furious. They have threatened to agitate against the suspension. We have no official version of the reason behind the suspension, but sources claim that the reason of acquittal of Mahanan Naik is one of the in the murder cases. Desmond DeCosta is known to be one of the upright judges of Goa. Lawyers are furious with the decision of the Bombay High Court to suspend him. The inquiry would begin now. This is the second case of suspension after Judge Anuja Prabhudesai was suspended. South Goa Advocates Association Advocate Anaclet Viegas has threatened to come on roads if required against the suspension of Desmond DeCosta.
The total bar is upset with the news that they have received that Desmond has been suspended. He has been a gentleman judge throughout his career.
Yeah,
one who does not hold any prejudice, one who has no friends or foes, and one who decides the matter on merits in a very casual fashion, which is appreciated by the legal fraternity. Anyway, I will take up the matter with the principal judge as the president of the Bar Association, and also we will organize a demonstration in case he is not reinstated immediately.
Goa State Law Commission member Advocate Mario Pinto Almeida was equally furious. We contacted him on phone.
According to me, this is the second black day in the history of the Goa judiciary. The first was when Anuja was suspended. And inquiries were started against Anuja. Now, suspension is come against Judge Desmond Costa for having passed a judgment in a criminal matter in which he was holding the charge of the session judge. Such allegation which has been made against an honest judge by a judge who is the principal district and session judge is totally baseless. Okay, is aimed only at victimizing Desmond.
The reason for his suspension is not yet officially known. However, sources claim that a complaint was made against Judge Desmond Costa for acquitting Mahanand Naik in a case of murdering Nirmala Amonkar. The police had failed to produce enough evidence to prove that Mahanand had murdered Nirmala in 2008. Till now, Mahanand has been acquitted in total 7 cases. However, Judge Desmond Costa had acquitted him in only 1 case. Bureau Report, Prudent Media. Kutturi MLA Movin Gudino refused to take the post of chairman of campaign committee. Goa desk in charge B.K. Hari Prasad had offered the post to Movin. He also said that he is ready to take the post of GPCC president. He also targeted Congress leaders of having double standards when it comes to post.
Post was offered to you, and what is your take, whether you are taking that post?
See, I did have some discussion with Mr. Hari Prasad, who is General Secretary in charge of Goa. During his recent visit, he summoned me and he did sound me the party is thinking of appointing you as the chairman of the campaign committee. Of course, I did express my very strong reservations against accepting that, because I said I don't want additional responsibility for the moment for various reasons which I explained to him. But he seemed to be showing to me that there was no alternative, that somehow the party wants me. To which of course I did reply, and it does happen in the Congress party. If the High Command wants, or Mrs. Gandhi particularly, our Congress President and UPA Chairperson, if she so desires, then obviously there is no question of me saying no. Personally, given a choice, of course I would still say that I would decline to accept the post of the chairman of the campaign committee. Only when it comes to campaigning, only when it comes to organizing a good campaign, perhaps they think of me, and that time there are some people who think I am very senior and there is no alternative to me. But for normal things they think otherwise. So I am really surprised by this attitude.
Beside this, whether president post has been offered to you?
Post of the president was discussed with me long ago, and at that point in time I had very clearly told and said no when discussions were held in Delhi by various people with me. I had explained the reasons. Circumstances thereafter have changed and do change given a passage of time. If the High Command thinks that it is necessary that I should be the president, then why not? I will gladly accept it.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetty with video journalist Sushant Pearl. Finally, the Kuchadkas withdrew back their hunger strike on Wednesday. This is after CM assured to start the construction of bypass road as fast as possible. Churchill Alema also assured that if people don't want 4-lane expansion in Kuchare, then government will not do it.
जो तुम्ही 4 लेनी बद्दल सांगतात तो 4 लेन पहिली सरकारान बंद दवरलो परत सरकारान ओपन केलो आता म्हाका सीएमान सांगला की आपण बंद नोटिफिकेशन जे 6 आसा आपण काढूना आय थिंक दैट इज राइट.
Early on the day on Wednesday, Kudsadkas under the banner of Gaon Rakhan Jagrut Manch took out a morcha at CM's Madgaon residence. They were protesting against the proposed 4-lane expansion at Kudsade. They could not meet the CM as he was at his official residence in Altin. The morcha later on marched to South Goa District Collector's office. A 10-member delegation met the CM at Altin residence. They informed that CM is assured to start the work of bypass as fast as possible.
Chief Minister has assured us that Section 6 will not be published unless our views further are taken in the matter, and bypass process as far as first phase, second phase is concerned and third phase is concerned, they will start with that, and until then this 4-lane, no further procedural things will go on as far as Section 6 is concerned.
आम्ही सीएमाक रिक्वेस्ट केला की GSIDC जी ती ऑथॉरिटी आसा जे सर्वे करता तांकां तातूंत भितर आमचे 25 लोक घेयात आनी तो प्रमाणे आमी तांचे बरोबर सर्वे करता ते ताणें एक्सेप्ट केल्लें आसा आनी एक म्हयन्याचो टायम घेवन एक म्हयन्याचो टायम दिला सीएमान की आमी थर्ड फेजी बी एक्टिवेट आपूण करतो म्हणून.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye, reporter Samir Bhatt with video journalist Sushant Pal.
We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned.